Hey guys, this is Cher with the Current Event Wars, and I'm giving you part 4 here on my research. Um, but anyway, I wanted to let you know that I came across a site here. I guess it's a gun ownership site. It says here, you have another question you might want to ask. It says, look for a website called flightware.com. Gives you case number N5343M, and the N stand belongs to SR20, which at that time was registered to Stephen Paddock of Mesquite, Texas, and Henderson, Nevada. Also, it says here, also registered with a company of Roanoke, Virginia, named Volant, VOLANT LLC, and the company that works with Defense Intelligence Community on their website and stuff. Evidently, this person ran a record on basically a military site, and it came up registered to him, but then when they went to the FAA, it was inactive. So something weird's going on even with his planes, but I think basically he was using his planes to, my theory is that he was since he was involved with defense, an arms dealer, and contractor for the U.S. along with other countries, doing the same footsteps in same kind of thing that Hillary has done. I think he's following in the same footsteps as Hillary. I'll go over some other stuff here. I came across a name here, James Murren, which was involved here with the he was involved at MGM here as board of directors. Also was an architect with $15 million for the Prima Donna Resort and Mirage, and then Mandalay Group of MGM. He's been basically all over the place with any of the basically casinos throughout different places. But one thing that was interesting to me is that during his time with MGM, also Dubai World was also with them, and I found out that Dubai World basically helped fund the second MGM up in Springfield, which is breaking ground at $800 million, which was kind of interesting there. He's been involved with many things. He's leader of Generation of Job Creation, Green Investment, Philanthropy, with Summer Hollingsworth, with President and CEO of Nevada Development Authority, called City Center. He's very active with a lot of different things, with not only bookkeeping but money, all kinds of business kind of transactions, high level, and so on, honestly. And also too, he's not a Trump kind of person. He's not a Trump supporter. They need to check with him and do a complete swipe of information on him, and security swipe, the FBI. But James Murren, Murren, if you go to Wikipedia, you can read all about it. But he's also involved with National Infrastructure Advisory Council, which also deals with arms dealing and things like that too, and Antifa and so on and so forth. Another person here that I thought was kind of interesting here was dealing with the the National Infrastructure Advisory Council, which dated back to George Bush and Obama. So I know Hillary was part of this too, since she was serving under Obama. Another thing, I know Hillary has been involved with Du Bois. I believe that's how you spell it, with Du Bois World. This is an investment company dealing with all their import-export type things through their different ports, over 6 U.S. ports. So it's a way they can carry their arms back and forth through ports to the Middle East. So that was another thing, and you can check all those last 3 there on Wikipedia. Also too, let's see what else. MGM here, like I say, James was a part of, but also MGM too, along with some of the other major casinos, are involved with Antifa. But I wanted to bring up this one article, which is dated October 6th, which was a very interesting article here from yournewswire.com, basically saying that Soros is paying Antifa for everything that they're doing, and evidently the Antifa is going back on Soros, saying that Soros owes them money for past situations that they've done. And another thing here on Freedom Fighters Journal, I found Mary Lou's husband, and it does confirm that he is a Trump hater, a hardcore Democrat. He used to live in Lafayette, Arkansas, but now he is currently, I believe, in Nevada, living in Nevada. And he basically says that he's everything anti-whatever Trump, and he wants to impeach Trump. If the FBI and Alex Jones goes to Freedom Fighters Journal, I know there's a lot of stuff on the web right now saying that Gary Danley is not the shooter, but I strongly think that he was involved. I think the FBI, along with other people, need to do an intense investigation on him. Also, a lie detector. A lie detector will basically say a lot, but he was in Special Forces. He can handle all the guns that were involved in the Las Vegas thing, because it was a Class 3 licensing situation with a lot of the guns. He is able to fire them because he has had training and all of that. And he's well versed on the ammunition and stuff and how to deal with them. I'd say he's a high priority, and he needs to have a complete sweep on him. This is what he looks like, I guess, currently. And let me see if I can get some other pictures on him here. But even though Mary Lou was basically divorced from him for like 3-4 years, I'm sure that she had connections with him, and of any sort, at any level. And I know since Paddock had been working in the government as well as the Defense Department, knowing about all the guns and ammunition and things besides Mary Lou's husband, Gary Danley. I think they were involved together. This is my theory. He, just from this article alone, almost gives me the sight that he's the target as a shooter, because it's basically saying that he's a Trump hater, a hardcore Democrat. Let's see here. He thanks Obama. He's an anti-Trump army, progressive day, Organize for Action he was involved in. I guess these are groups that he was involved with. Thank You for Obama, Anti-Trump Army, Progressive Day, Organizing for Action, Not My President, Proud to be a Democrat, Fight Trump, Boycott All Things Trump, and Impeach Trump. So I guess he was involved with groups of all that. To me, that is a bullseye target as a person of interest. I hope the FBI, Alex Jones, and all that sees that, and they do intense investigation along with a lie detector test on him. And to me, it gives me a green light as a shooter. This is just my my theory on everything. Let me see what else I can pull up on him. Also, too, I found this is interesting too. Evidently, he's lived in Arkansas, Belleville Vista, Arkansas, Memphis, Tennessee, and Springdale, Arkansas. But currently now, I believe he's living in Nevada, and they're not giving me an address on this one here. But also, too, all over the web is actually doing a complete swipe on him. It looks like basically saying that he's not the shooter. He's not the shooter. And I believe he is. And I think this is a cover-up on the web that they're controlling, basically protecting him and listing him as not the shooter. So just giving you a heads up on it. Stay tuned to my channel for more updates on the situation and things that I find of interest on this subject. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel and share it on the web. And we will keep you updated as much as possible. And you guys, this is Share with InfoWars, or Share with the Current Event Wars. See you soon.